Hello, welcome to the video. Today we're going to create this really simple project. Two triangles spin round and knock into each other. So you could have this as a loading page for a website, or loading page for some content within the website, whatever you like. So let's jump in and create the index.html first of all. As always, exclamation mark to get a boilerplate. And we're just going to open that with live server so we can see what we're doing. Live server is just an extension on the VS Code. You can get extensions down here, install it, and it should just work. Just takes a second to load up sometimes. There we go. Okay, so we're going to give it a title of kinetic loader, and almost nothing in this HTML, but just a div with the class of kinetic, and that's it. And we're going to just link to our style sheet. We're not using any JavaScript today, so just need style.css, and that's it for the HTML. Okay, let's create our style.css. So in here we're going to have box size in, border box, and body. Let's just give that a background color of a dark blue, so 2C3E50. We'll get rid of any default margin 0, display flex, and we just want to center this vertically and horizontally. So we want a line item center, justify content center, and height 100 viewport heights, and I'll just put overflow hidden. So at the moment, because that div doesn't have anything in it, we won't see anything. And then we want to target our div, which has a class of kinetic and position relative, because we're going to use a pseudo selector before and after to get the two triangles, and we want to be able to position those absolute within the kinetic div. So let's make this into a square with a height and width of 80 pixels. Okay, now let's get those two triangles. So we'll say kinetic before for one of them, and then also kinetic after. So when we use those pseudo selectors, we need content, so I'm just going to have an empty string, and then these are going to be positioned absolute, 0 from the top and 0 from the left. Okay, a little trick to make triangles in HTML: if we give these a height and width of 0, seems a bit strange, but then we're going to have a border of 50 pixels, solid and transparent, and then this next little bit, border bottom color, if we make it white and save that, you can see that we've got a triangle with a width at the bottom of 50 pixels. So you could change this to the top if you want a triangle facing down, or left maybe if you want one on this side, but we're just going to keep that as bottom. And then we're going to add an animation to that, and we're going to use keyframes. So let's call it rotate A, 2 seconds linear, and infinite, we want it to keep happening, and 0.5 second delay. Okay, we've not created that animation yet, so it's not going to do anything. But before we look at the animation, let's do kinetic before, and we're just going to start by rotating that 90 degrees. Oops. We want to transform, rotate 90 degrees, and then we are going to add a different animation to this one, and the animation is going to be rotate B, again 2 seconds linear, infinite. I've spelled infinite wrong. There we go. Okay, so let's just make those animations and then they should be spinning. So first of all, we'll use @keyframes and we'll make rotate A. So here we can specify what we want it to be at different points in the cycle. So from 0 to 25%, I want transform rotate 0 degrees. So for the first quarter of the 2 seconds, which is how long the rotation takes, it's going to be at 0 degrees rotation. So for the first half a second, you can change these timings if you like. And then from 50% to 75%, it's going to be at transform rotate 180 degrees. Okay, this means between 25 and 50, it's going to rotate from 0 to 180. And then finally, we need at 100%, we want transform rotate 360 degrees. Okay, so back round to the start. And that should be plural keyframes. And there you can see the kinetic after's moving because it's this rotate A, and it's just going from 0 degrees for the first quarter up to 180 degrees for the middle quarter. Now we just want to copy this because the rotate B is going to be pretty much the same. We're just going to change a few numbers in here. So for rotate B, we want it to start at 90 degrees. We want it to be at 270 degrees in the middle. And then we want it to finish at 450 degrees. We save that. Now you can see they rotate and knock into each other. Okay, hope you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. Please like and subscribe to support the channel, and hit the bell button to get notified when there's videos in the future. Thank you.